Hey everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Henry, and today we've got a super exciting episode that's going to change the way you speak English.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah, your co-host, and I can't wait to jump into today's topic because it's one we get asked about all the time. How do you speak English fast and naturally?
Exactly. You've probably been in a situation where someone speaks English so fast, it feels like they're not even breathing, and you're just standing there like, wait, what did they just say?
I've totally been there. But the good news is, you don't need to be born in an English-speaking country to speak quickly and clearly. Today, we're going to share some real, practical tips to help you speak faster without losing clarity.
So whether you're a beginner or already at an intermediate level, this episode will help you level up your fluency. We'll cover things like how to think in English, connect words naturally, and use cool tricks like shadowing and chunking.
And don't worry, we'll keep it fun and easy to follow. We'll even do some fast-talking challenges and real-life examples so you can practice with us.
So grab your headphones, relax, and let's get ready to dive into some fast English speaking tricks that you can start using right now. Ready? So, before we jump into the speaking tricks, Sarah, I have to ask, have you ever been in a situation where someone spoke English so fast you had no idea what was going on?
Oh, yes. I remember when I first moved to London. I thought I knew English pretty well. But when I got on the subway, people were speaking so fast, it felt like I was hearing a completely different language.
I know that feeling. For me, it was at an airport in New York. I asked for directions, and the guy just rattled off something like, "Yeah, just go through there left around the corner beside the baggage claim." And I was like, wait, what?
Right? And they're not trying to be rude, it's just how they naturally speak. It's fast, it's smooth, and it's full of those little sounds we don't learn in school.
Exactly. And that's why we're doing this episode. Because fast English isn't just about talking quickly. It's about sounding natural, and that's a skill you can learn, just like any other.
Totally. And once you start hearing those patterns, like how people connect words or drop certain sounds, it becomes so much easier to understand and speak faster yourself.
And it's kind of fun, too, like learning a secret rhythm. The more you practice, the more you feel like you're part of the conversation, not just trying to catch up.
Yep, so don't worry if fast English feels hard now we've all been there. And today we're going to give you simple tricks to help you get more confident, one step at a time.
All right, let's get into the good stuff. Coming up next, why fast speaking matters and how it can actually help you become a better English. All right, let's start with the big question. Why does speaking fast even matter? I mean, isn't it more important to just speak clearly?
That's a great question. And yes, clarity is super important. But here's the thing. In real life, native speakers don't speak like textbooks. They speak fast, they blend words, and they use shortcuts all the time.
Right. So if you only practice slow, perfect English, it's like training for a race by walking. You need to train your ears and your mouth to handle real conversation speed.
Exactly. It's not about rushing. It's about being comfortable with how English sounds in everyday life. When you get used to fast English, you'll understand people better, and they'll understand you better too.
And let's be honest, it feels really cool when you can speak smoothly and confidently. You feel like, yes, I own this language now.
It's true. Also, fast speaking helps with thinking in English. The more you speak quickly, the less time you spend translating in your head. That makes your responses more natural, like a real conversation.
Another thing, a lot of learners get stuck in what I call grammar prison. They're trying so hard to be perfect that they speak too slowly. But natural speakers aren't perfect. They make little mistakes and keep going.
Yes, and fast speech forces you to focus more on flow than perfection. You learn to communicate with rhythm, tone, and patterns, and that's what fluent speakers do.
So fast speaking isn't about being a speed talker. It's about learning the real rhythm of English. It's about building your confidence, improving your listening, and sounding more natural.
And don't worry, it's totally okay to sound slow at first. That's part of learning. But with the right tricks, which we'll share next, you'll get faster, smoother, and more confident with every practice session.
All right, let's get into it. Coming up, our first fast English speaking trick that can totally change the way you speak and think in English.
Stay with us, it's going to be good.
Okay, let's jump into our first trick. And this one is huge. If you want to speak fast, you have to stop translating every sentence from your native language into English.
Yes, translating slows you down like crazy. Imagine you're in a conversation and your brain is going, okay, what's this in my language? Now how do I say that in English? It's like having a delay on your voice.
Exactly. Instead, train your brain to go straight to English. Start with simple things. Describe your day, your food, what you see around you, all in English.
Here's a fun idea. Try doing a running commentary in your head, like, I'm walking to the bus stop. There's a cat on the roof. I feel a little hungry. It builds your inner voice in English.
And don't worry if it's not perfect. The goal is speed and comfort, not accuracy at first. The more you think in English, the faster words will come out when you speak.
Practice tip. Set a timer for 1 minute every day. Speak out loud or in your head, only in English. You'll get faster over time.
All right. Trick number 2 is to learn English in chunks, not word by word. We're talking about phrases like, you know what I mean? Let me think, I guess so.
Yes, these are pre-made pieces of language that native speakers use all the time. And when you memorize them, you don't have to build sentences from scratch. You just plug and play.
Let's try a quick mini dialogue using chunks.
Hey Henry, what did you think of the movie last night?
Well, to be honest, it wasn't really my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. All of that sounds natural, right? Because it's made of phrases we've heard and used hundreds of times. Learning these gives your speech speed and fluency.
Practice. Tip. Make a chunks list. Write down 5 useful phrases every week and try to use them in real conversations or practice monologues.
Next up, the shadowing technique. This one's great for improving both speed and pronunciation.
Here's how it works. You listen to a short piece of English audio, like a podcast clip or movie scene, and then repeat what you hear immediately, trying to match the speaker's speed and tone.
It's like being an echo. You copy everything, the rhythm, emotion, linking even if you're not 100% sure of every word.
Let's try a mini version. I'll say a sentence, and you shadow me right after. Ready? I didn't mean to say that. It just slipped out.
I didn't mean to say that. It just slipped out. Nice. It feels weird at first, but it really helps. Your mouth gets used to moving at natural speed, and you start speaking faster without thinking about every word.
Practice. Tip. Use YouTube or Netflix. Pause, repeat, and shadow just 10 to 15 seconds at a time.
Now, this one is a game changer. If you want to sound fast and natural, you need to learn how native speakers connect their words.
Yes, this is called linking or connected speech. For example, we don't say, "What are you doing?" slowly. We say, "What you doing?" or "What are you doing?"
Another one I'm going to eat becomes, I'm going to eat. Native speakers use reductions all the time. It saves time and sounds smoother. Sounds funny, right? But this is exactly how English is spoken in real life. Learning these patterns will help you keep up and speak fast yourself.
Practice. Tip: record yourself reading a sentence slowly, then try again. With connections. Compare the two and see how much faster it sounds. Our final trick is simple but powerful. Surround yourself with fast English podcasts, movies, real conversations. Don't slow it down. Learn to follow the real speed.
It might be hard at first, but your brain gets better at picking up sounds and patterns the more you do it. Don't give up just because you miss a few words.
And here's the key. Don't just listen. Try to pause a sentence. Repeat it like an actor. Copy the tone, speed, rhythm, everything.
It's like musical training for your mouth. You're learning how to perform the language, not just translate it.
Practice. Tip: watch your favorite scene from a show in English. Pause, copy, and repeat each line. Do it once a day for a week. It works.
There you have it. 5 powerful tricks to help you speak faster, sound more natural, and feel confident in English.
Coming up next, we've got a fun fast talk challenge to help you practice what you just learned. Let's go! All right, now it's time for one of our favorite parts of the podcast, the Fast Talk Challenge. This is your chance to practice speaking quickly and clearly. Right along with us.
Here's how it works. I'm going to give Henry a sentence, something native speakers say quickly in conversation, and he has to say it out loud, fast and smooth. Then we switch.
Ooh, okay, I'm ready. Hit me with it.
All right, try this one. Did you eat yet, or are you going to grab something later? Now say it the way people actually say it in fast English.
Okay, here goes. Jeet yet, or you gonna grab some'n later? Boom! How's that?
Nice, very natural. Now listeners, your turn. Repeat after Henry. Ready?
Did you eat yet, or are you gonna grab something later? Jeet yet, or you gonna grab some'n later?
Great. Now let's flip it. Henry, give me a sentence.
Here you go. I could have done it, but I didn't feel like it. Can you do the fast version?
Challenge accepted. I could have done it, but I didn't feel like it.
Perfect. Super smooth. All right, listeners, your turn to try. Ready?
I could have done it, but I didn't feel like it. I could have done it, but I didn't feel like it.
Nice job, everyone. And hey, don't worry if it's tricky at first. This takes practice, but every time you try, your brain and mouth get faster.
Totally. Just rewind this part, practice it again, and challenge yourself to speak a little faster each time, without losing clarity.
All right, up next, we're going to answer some common questions from English learners about fast speaking and share a few mistakes to avoid.
Let's keep it going! All right, let's take a quick moment to answer some common questions we get from English learners when it comes to fast speaking.
Yes, these come up all the time in our messages and comments. Let's tackle a few.
Classic problem. Don't worry, this is super normal. When native speakers talk fast, they connect words, drop sounds, and use slang, so it sounds like a totally different language.
Exactly. The trick is to train your ear. Don't avoid fast English, lean into it. Start with subtitles if you need to, then remove them slowly. Listen in short bursts and repeat what you hear. Oh, yes, and here's a secret. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. The goal isn't to speak perfectly, it's to communicate smoothly.
Speed comes with confidence, so instead of forcing yourself to speak super fast right away, focus on speaking in natural phrases and keeping your flow. Speed will follow.
One mistake we see often is learners trying to force fast speaking by rushing their words without structure, and that leads to confusion or sounding robotic.
Yes, speaking fast doesn't mean speaking like a machine. You still need intonation, emotion, and pauses. It's not about speed, it's about rhythm.
So go easy on yourself. Speak with flow, not just speed. Fast speaking is a skill, and it's totally okay to build it one day at a time.
All right, we've got one more section coming up. We'll recap all the tricks and give you some final advice to boost your speaking journey.
Let's wrap it up strong. All right, time to wrap up this episode, and wow, we covered a lot today.
Yes, we did. Let's do a quick recap of the 5 fast speaking tricks we shared.
Trick number 1. Think in English, not your native language. Trick number 2. Learn and use common phrases and chunks. Trick number 3. Practice the shadowing technique. Repeat what you hear. Trick number 4. Learn to connect words and use reductions. Trick number 5. Use real speed listening and imitation to train your ear and voice.
If you practice just one of these tricks each day, even for 5 minutes, you'll see a difference in your confidence and fluency.
And remember, speaking fast isn't about being perfect. It's about feeling natural, being clear, and enjoying the conversation.
So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be proud of your progress. And most of all, keep going. You've got this.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow the podcast, leave a review, or share it with a friend who's learning English too.
And hey, try one of these tricks today and let us know how it goes. You can message us on Instagram or leave a comment on YouTube. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for tuning in to the English Learning Podcast. Keep speaking, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of the English Learning Podcast.
We hope you had as much fun as we did. Remember, speaking fast and confidently doesn't come overnight, but with practice, you'll get there. Don't be discouraged if it feels tough at first. Just keep practicing and you'll see results.
That's right. Each time you try a new trick, you're getting closer to sounding more natural. So take it slow, challenge yourself, and celebrate every small victory.
And don't forget, we've got plenty more episodes coming up with tips, challenges, and more ways to improve your English. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the podcast and join us for the next one.
We'd love to hear your thoughts, so leave us a comment or review, and share this episode with anyone who's looking to boost their English skills. You're part of this community, and we're so glad to have you with us.
We'll be back soon with more helpful tips and tricks. Until then, keep practicing, keep having fun, and most importantly, keep speaking.
Thanks again for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.
Bye for now, everyone.